Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today I will be going through the best design from each denomination of pre-decimal coins in their latest iteration. So the most modern iteration of that coin, which in most cases is from 1817 onwards, and the bronze coins will be from 1860 onwards. We'll start with the lowest denomination, the farthing, and build our way up. The best design from the farthing, and this is all my opinion, is the Britannia design by Leonard Charles Wyon, featuring Lady Britannia with the shield, trident, and helmet, and the C behind her. We'll move on to the halfpenny now, and again, as I say, these are all my opinions, so please do comment down below your favourites. For the halfpenny, my favourite design is the ship design by Humphrey Paget, featuring the ship the Golden Hind, which was Sir Francis Drake's flagship and his fleet. This design was used between 1937 and 1967. We will now move on to the 1 penny coin, which only really had one design, which is this, once again the Lady Britannia with the shield and trident. Over the years there were a few design changes. My favourite of the designs is the one where it includes the lighthouse to the left of Britannia and the boat to the right. This has the most detail on it. Some of the later designs removed these background images. So now, on to the silver coins. First up is the threepence or threepence. And for this, although there are some great designs, I went with the classic Maundy style design, as it is just sort of so well known and classic, with the crown above the number with the laureate surrounding it and the date either side of the number 3. Used for around 100 years between the 1820s and 1920s, it is a classic design for threepences. We'll now move on to the groat. Now for the groat, there's once again only one design to choose from, so that'll have to be my favourite. And it is a nice design again. Once again we see Lady Britannia with the shield and trident in the Leonard Charles Wyon depiction with the date at the bottom. Now then, moving up again onto the sixpence piece. My favourite sixpence is this one. This is a George IV first issue sixpence from 1821, and just look at that design. It features a florally embroidered royal shield with the Hanoverian shield inside, and both these shields are crowned with different royal crowns, the biggest being the St Edward's crown at the top. We then have the national flowers on each side in sort of a triangle pattern, a lovely design. We will now move on to the shillings, and my favourite shilling design is this one, from the 1890s. This features the 3 shields of England, Scotland and Ireland with the 3 lions, lion rampant and harp. Again we have the national flowers. These are encircled by the royal garter with the denomination and date on the outside. And overall, as a whole, the design just really pops out and is a true piece of artwork on this coin. Now we'll move on to the florin, and my favourite florin design is the Standing Britannia design by George William de Soules. We see Lady Britannia here, standing rather than seated, but still with the trident and shield, and the sea in the background. The way the wind is blowing her clothes and just the cool sort of stance really makes this coin a standout coin, as it's quite different as well to anything else from those times, with lots more shields and things on coins usually. This really pops out, and it's a great design from these florins. We will now move on to the half crown, and the best design of half crown in my opinion is this one from William IV's reign. The St Edward's crown can be seen on top of the royal cloak tied together with tassels, and inside is the royal shield, and inside that is the Hanoverian shield, which is crowned again. At the bottom we see a small depiction of George slaying the dragon, St George slaying the dragon, and the date Anno 1834 in this case at the bottom. Looking at the design as a whole, when you really appreciate the beauty of it on a big canvas, you can see why it's my favourite. We will now move on to the next denomination, double florin, which only had one design, so it has to be my favourite, but also it is a very nice design. The garter star in the middle with the 4 sceptres of the national parts of the UK, as well as the 4 crowned shields, 2 of them featuring the 3 lions of England. The left has the harp of Ireland and the right the lion rampant of Scotland, with the legend around and the date at the top. These coins were only minted for a few years but had a lovely design during that time. And now on to the biggest of the silver coin denominations, the crown. And my favourite is the George III crown. It features the classical Benedetto Pesciucci George slaying the dragon design, but also has the Order of the Garter surrounding it, and looks amazing with the word Pesciucci under where the date would usually be on a sovereign style, as the date is on the obverse of these coins, giving the whole reverse as a beautiful space for this design to take centre stage and really shine in all of its beauty and glory. A lovely design, I'm sure you'll agree. We'll now move on to the gold coins of pre-decimal times, starting with the half sovereign. My favourite design of the half sovereign was the shield half sovereign, with the royal shield crowned, the laureate around it tied at the bottom, the 3 national flowers underneath this, and then the legend either side. Once again, the design all fits together really nicely, and there's not much gaps on the coin. It's all been used really effectively, and the way the coin looks struck in gold really brings out the design and makes it look very cool, and so definitely the best design of half sovereign. Now moving on to the gold sovereign, or the 1 sovereign, the normal sovereign. My favourite design has to be the classic George slaying the dragon design. When you think of sovereign, you think of this picture. It has been used on sovereigns for over 200 years and is still going today, and there is a reason for that, as it is a true work of art by Benedetto Petrucci and a great design to adorn these lovely and magnificent coins in their gold brilliance. And although they didn't technically circulate much, or at all really, the double and 5 sovereign piece, again, my best design of those would be the George and the Dragon. Especially on the bigger canvas, on a 5 sovereign, this design would just pop and really have you looking at it all day long. So please do comment down below if I was right or wrong, and what your favourite designs are from pre-decimal denomination. And did you agree with any of my choices? While you're down there commenting, of course, please do subscribe, as that is really appreciated by us. And of course, a big thank you for all of you for watching this far through the video, as we appreciate it a lot as well. So see you next time, bits and bobs, for some more coin videos. Bye!